Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First set, first leg. It's Gary throw first. Game on.
Gary Robson, a three-time quarter-finalist on the Lakeside stage. He's lost all three of his quarter-finals in a deciding set. Back for a 14th Lakeside appearance and his 5th as one of the top 10 seeds.
16.
That's why he's been drawn against one of the qualifiers this time round in Cedric Waegemans.
114.
And a strong start as well from Robbo with a 137 followed by a 140.
And his debut way back in 2001,
16.
Gary Robson came through as a qualifier, lost to a name you might have heard before, Raymond van Barneveld. Also had a win against Van Gerwen, Michael Van Gerwen, in his only Lakeside match back in 2001, and he's on a finish now in this opening leg of the first set.
Gary, you require 84.
Went for the treble. Can't finish now. Some claim to fame though, isn't it, being 34. The only man to have beaten Michael Van Gerwen on this stage.
Yeah, well, Michael was about 12 then, wasn't he?
16.
He's won a few since.
15.
Double 16 then for the first leg.
Yeah, that's James Shaw.
Good adjustment.
Yeah, good player, Robbo, though, to be serious. He has had some good performances over the years, and he won the English Masters this year, beating Glen Durrant 7-3. Runner-up in the Welsh Open as well, and the Zyderdown Masters. Solid player.
114.
Got his fans out there in the crowd. Loud shout of, come on, Robbo.
85.
Comes from Cramlington. Is that one of the old
83.
mining villages, Cramlington?
I believe so. The north side of Newcastle is a massive Newcastle
43.
United fan. Very proud of his northeast roots. You can see on the back of Gary Robson's shirt, the Angel of the North.
59.
I thought that was a monstrosity when they first put it up, but I must say it's grown on me over the years. And obviously it's an iconic
100.
symbol of the northeast. There it is.
A time bridge on the back of his shirt as well.
55.
Solid first leg from him and a good second one as well, because he's effectively stolen the darts
41.
in it. But that's a disappointing return.
Susie, Cedric Waegemans' girlfriend.
41.
There she is.
An omnipresent Belgian supporter, Jackie, there as well, who's been a fixture here for years.
99.
To say he's an enthusiast would be a fairly sizable understatement.
Gary, you require 78.
Like it.
One more dart at double 18, and he's got it. Second leg of the game. One against the darts for Gary Robson. If he holds here, he's got the first set in double quick time.
He's settled down well, hasn't he? And Waegemans not quite producing the sort of numbers that he's going to need if he's going to push Robson. Early days yet, though. It's more like it. That'll settle him down.
Particularly on the back of a 13 from Gary Robson.
55.
Cedric's dad, René.
41.
First maximum of the match. And Robson goes ahead on the throw.
66.
So third dart from Robbo, an important third one as well from Waegemans in reply. He's going to have to go down after that disappointing first dart.
98.
Again, a good third dart of the visit from Gary Robson. Waegemans will be the first to admit that he would need to post better numbers in this game than he did in the preliminary match against Eddie Sims.
Robson can do this in theory, but he's got time. Waegemans not on a finish.
131.
Brilliant third dart, setting it up for Robson. And now comes back needing double 12.
Gary, you require 24.
For the first set. Double 7.
10. Cedric, you require 72.
Bit unlucky that one, Jim. Wrong bed. 14 for the bullseye. Oh dear.
32.
Kind of chance you have to take. Missed the big single. Double 7 then for Gary Robson. Third time of asking, he gets it. And he's taken a 1-0 lead.
Second set, first leg.
Well, he won that first set with fairly contemptuous ease. Not really pressed there by Waegemans. Is he going to be able to find more?
100.
Yet to have a double shot. Which means that his overall average of 72.71 is not too
100.
clever.
It's about on a par with the average in that match against Eddie Sims earlier in the week, and his checkout statistics weren't brilliant in that match. Only around the low 20s in terms of percent.
And I think Sims would be the first to admit that he didn't exactly have his best day. Here goes Robbo.
123.
And he's in command of this one. Against the darts. More like it. 138.
140. Gary, you require 138.
3 ton-plus visits in this leg so far. He just set himself up.
52.
3 singles. I'm very disappointed with that.
41.
Giving Cedric the merest glint of an opportunity, but he hasn't been able to take it.
90.
So Robson,
Gary,
86 then.
86.
Very makeable. Good dart. Double 16. Double 8.
Yeah, that's
good finish.
In the first leg.
Nice
Gary
stuff
Robson.
from Robson. It's all going his way. That's 4 legs out of 4.
Game on.
So far, just looking as though he might be just on slightly another level than the Belgian.
60.
Still a way to go, though.
'83.
Got to the second round last year, Gary. He was beaten 4-1 by Robbie Green after seeing off Ron Moon.
140.
At this stage, he's had some very notable moments. A 170 checkout 4 years ago against Steve Douglas. He averaged 98 in a match against Stephen Bunting back in 2009. He's beaten the likes
45.
of Bunting and John Walton, Dave Chisnell on this stage before, Michael Van Gerwen, as John mentioned.
He's been a quality thrower for a long
60.
time.
There's one man who's already enjoyed the Lakeside experience.
60.
Robbie Green.
$125.
Other players, most of them like to see their opponents and potential opponents in action.
13. Gary, you require 116.
Gert de Vos already through yesterday and can't finish this time, and I've spotted de Vos in the... There he is.
29.
With his wife, Nan.
$60. Gary, you require 87.
It's a treble 17 then Treble 18 he'll look at now. He missed both of those, but
55.
leaves himself double 16. And he will be back for another go at that with Waegemans back in the 200s.
67.
Well, as a contest, this is not really there at the moment. Double 16 for 2-0 and 5 legs on the trot.
Yeah,
there you go. Thank you very much.
Second leg, Gary Robson. Third leg, it's Cedric to throw first. Game on.
Waegemans needs to get a bit more belief into himself.
.45.
Just wondered what ZZ Top were doing these days.
Frank Beard was one of them, wasn't it?
He was the one without the beard.
Oh, so he's not here.
.134.
Robber more than halfway to the finishing line in this match without Waegemans having a single dart at a double yet.
.121.
Darryl Fitton watching on. Already made his way through into the second round. Very popular player.
100.
Robson some way back in this one.
Waegemans might get his first
60.
double here.
Cedric
Well, his first double attempt. He's not even had one yet. Double 12. He's going to go for one.
77.
For Jackie to cheer so far.
How's
that for pressure? Second maximum from Robson.
Waegemans has got to get this.
Yeah,
he's on the scoreboard.
In the third leg, Cedric Waegemans. Forward leg, it's Gary to throw first. Game on.
He believes the tide can turn.
58.
It is the first time that two Belgians have qualified for the tournament in 18 years. Gert de Vos, the other one, of course. Waegemans, the 10th Belgian to appear in the BDO World Championships. Two of them have reached 59. The quarterfinals in the past. Leo Lawrence and Eric Claris. De Vos in good form, hoping that he might make it through to at least the last 8. Waegemans with work to do if he's to make the last 16 at the moment.
Here comes Robbo again. 2 maximums so far.
Almost
Almost 3. Very good 140 though, averaging nearly 87.
125. .59.
Not hitting that treble with regularity. That's been part of his problem, a major part of his problem.
But 80 is a very makeable target for Waegemans when he comes back.
81.
And this would be the chance of a leg against the throw.
Kind of opportunity he needs to take. He's missed a big single 20, and he's missed it by some distance. That's right in the middle of the 5-bet. Not even close. 40. The pressure telling. He doesn't get a dart at tops, and Robson's back looking at 104. The rueful shake of the head speaks volumes.
Well, he's got another chance. Tops for 2-2. Double 10. This is a big dart.
Yeah,
he's taken it. He's squared up the match, or rather squared up the set. Nice little combination that Jackie puts together there.
He's had a quiet year, Waegemans. He hasn't
81.
played on the international circuit in 2014. In fact, his best result in an international BDO ranking event remains a quarter-final back in 2012. But he made his way through the playoffs in Hull to qualify for the Lakeside. One of the rank outsiders for this tournament.
55.
Did see Martin Atkins en route.
Robbie with his fan club, or Robbo, I should say, Gary Robson. Waegemans nowhere in the opening set and took a long time to get into this second set, but now, well, he's got a chance of taking this and squaring up the match.
85.
But in a leg he needs to win. His score so far have been 81, 55, 71. And again, just not hitting
26.
those trebles. Two very disappointing darts as he came downstairs there.
Nice treble 20. Plenty of space. 140 would be handy.
100.
Well, 100 will do. He's on a finish.
$134. Gary, you require
So 133. This would bring him the second set. Can't be done now.
98.
And he went for the single
Cedric,
16 there, which would have left tops.
134.
Waegemans now. Can't finish.
57.
Robson
Gary,
with a chance for a set
35.
against the darts.
There's the 3 for double 16. Nice marker, just having to use the width of the oche.
Yeah, that's game shot.
Using that second dart beautifully
Gary Robson.
to take the leg and take the set. And without doing anything too exceptional, he's 2 up.
Third set, first leg. It's Gary to throw first. Game on.
Holds his throw 3 more times in this set, and he is through to that second round tie against either Wesley
59.
Harms or the dangerous floater, Jeff Smith, the silencer, the Canadian from New Brunswick.
60.
As you say, he's not had to do anything exceptional so far.
60.
The stats, his average in the mid-80s, his checkout stats in the high 30s. It's just
45.
been a solid performance from Robbo, nothing more than that.
That's all he's needed to do, Jim. Waegemans has not been able to raise his game as he thought we knew he'd have to, and really with the second set, when on paper it was relatively close, it was more by Robson's shortcomings than Waegemans' brilliance.
140.
That's more like it now. If he can start to put together that sort of throw consistently, then it might not be all over yet.
59.
Yet to hit a maximum, Waegemans.
26.
And yet to string 2 decent visits to the oche together, followed the 140 with a 26.
Robbo not exactly delighted with that
85.
5.
$115. Gary, you require 142.
Staying with Robson.
$110.
Oh, that's good.
Cedric, you require 115.
Nice third darts, leaving him on double 16.
Good first start. He really needs this. Single 18. Double top for a 115.
75.
And the moment was
Gary,
too
you
much for him.
require 32.
16s for Robson for 1-0. That's a nice marker. Thought it was in, I think. I think he thought that was in as well. Goes much further, he's going to be through the door.
16. Cedric, you require 40.
Hasn't hit tops yet in the match. Still hasn't. Double 10. Crucial dart that he's
20.
missed. That's 4 darts of doubles in this leg against the darts in a set he has to win. Can't pass up chances like that. Robson back to punish him. 1 at double 4. Oh, he's missed it. And Waegemans lives to fight
Cedric,
another day in this leg.
20.
Susie, Waegemans' girlfriend, watching on as they totter towards the finishing point. Double 10 still The 24th dart that he'll have thrown in this leg. Got to get it.
No score.
But no.
Gary, you require 8.
Double 2.
Yeah,
it doesn't go down as a vintage leg of darts, truth be told. Settled by Robson with the 27th dart. Waegemans missed 7 darts at a double. Robson missed 8, but he hit with his 9th.
And he's still
55.
Taken the lead in this third set, which may be the last. Not a good first visit from Waegemans. Nice last dart from Robson. A subdued audience,
100.
Because this is pretty much one-way traffic.
Look
at those checkout statistics. Robson's had 25 goes, Waegemans 13, and that's indicative of the fact that Robson has really been controlling many of these legs. Those are pretty poor checkout statistics. Robson's not too bad, Waegemans is poor.
85.
But he's not really looked as though he's going to beat Gary Robson at any stage yet.
Those 13 darts that he's had at a double
100.
have come in only 3 legs.
He's on a finish, Waegemans, but a big one.
100.
And Robson, with a ton, has an easier one.
Again, needed the right treble with his first dart. A disconsolate, dismissive throw of the second. Costly error, 28. Not what he needed there.
Could end all here. Treble 20 would leave double 18. Oh, just the wrong side of the wire.
80. Cedric, you require 118.
Good first dart. Good second dart. Tops.
98.
Still hasn't hit it.
Gary, you require 36.
So for the second leg for Robson, double 16 to take a 2-0 advantage.
Yeah, that's so. Then the second leg.
And now looking to close out the match.
Third leg, it's Gary to throw first. Game on.
And if you're going to miss double 18, then the best way to miss it is by hitting the single 4. He leaves himself fortuitously on double 16, and he takes it, and then follows up with a maximum.
I rather think he's going to steer his way in here.
100.
The Geordie favourite is on his way. Shake of the head, as that was again just the wrong side 38. Of the wire. And that's not his best. That's not his best effort, but he can see the amusing side of it, at least for now.
27.
All 3 of those, the wrong side of the wire.
Well,
you think that Waegemans will be better, at least for the experience. 2 matches on the Lakeside stage this year. A victory against Eddie Sims.
60.
Almost inevitably now, you'd feel a defeat against Gary Robson.
190, all that's required. That's a nice first one and a nice second one. Went for the treble 18. Couldn't get it, but 52. Well, you don't need me to tell you that's just 2 darts required. And Robson is poised to take his place in the second round. See if he can get this 52. Double 16 for the match. There you are. Thank you very much. Home and hosed. Gary Robson, a one-sided match and a fairly straightforward win. Average just short of 83 and beating Cedric Waegemans of Belgium by 3 sets to 0.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was his Lakeside debut this year. Let's hear it for Belgium's Cedric Waegemans. And safely through to the second round, it's England's Big Robbo, Gary Robson.
Let's remember, Cedric Waegemans has only been to the Lakeside once. He got a win in his qualifier. He's had to go up there against part of the furniture and Gary Robson. So listen, he did better than I would certainly do in my debut up there. Well done to Gary. He knows. He doesn't need us to tell him. He'll have to do a lot better. And he will. He usually does.